This week on Tomboy T-Run, Asia's biggest and only all-female comedy chat podcast.
Raven and I have to renew our comedy license. Shucks.
And whose fault is that? You do know that without the license, we can't legally do this show, right?
Nag. Yes. This wizard is growing old. See this beard here? That's not forgetfulness. That's wisdom.
Wisdom, my ass! Your brains have more potholes now than an Indian road.
Hey. Before you go dissing roads in my motherland, don't forget that our guests will not only be reviewing us for our license, but they also happen to be one of the funniest YouTube comedians from Singapore. Yes, I'm talking about the Ministry of Funny. That's right, folks. Contrary to what people say, Singapore does have a ministry that dishes out the funny. The civil servants here are quite extraordinary. They almost remind me of the quirky wizards that roamed Harry Potter's famous Ministry of Magic halls.
That's right! This is a ministry that comes with some clowns and of course, lead funny minister himself, Harish Tinani, and his deputy, Terence.
Yeah. Some say they're a tad bit loopy.
Others say they're a bit off their bicycle wheels.
And that's kind of how we roll as well, which is why we need their approval to renew our funny license. It's gone way past our expiry date, and they're the only ones who can reissue a new one for us.
Of course, not having a license is nothing we can't handle on Tomboy T-Run because we have seen worse. Way worse.
Yeah, like much worse. Oh God, Raven, I hear mad laughter. Funny ministers on the loose. Red alert!
Persis, quick! You grab Minister Terence. I'll grab Minister Harish myself.
Quick, inject the ha-ha serum. That'll calm them down.
The haha what?
No time for questions. Just hold them down so that I can give them a shot.
What the hell is in this thing? Oh, great! Just great! In the meantime, Persis, just start the damn show, will you? That should be enough time for them to calm down.
Yes, I agree, Raven. Maestro, please cue the theme song. Plunk them on the side, Raven. You know, we've got like 45 minutes of sanity with them until they lose it again.
Seriously? Huh?
Hey, you two.
Huh?
Oi, wake up. We need you to help us get to the ministry to renew our comedy license. Hello? Did you hear us?
What issue license?
Bastards! Get away from us!
Oh, hell!
This is going to be much harder than I thought.
You know what? Time for our funny ministers to roll with the punches. Ooh!
Oh, Harish! Oh, Terence! Wakey! Guess what we have got?
Huh? What?
Hey, we said, wake up!
We're awake.
Do you remember your name?
Yeah, I think so. I'm funny minister Harish Tilani and Terence here is my deputy.
Yeah, and who are you?
Speak up or we'll have to blow this horn again.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, I heard you.
Anyway, I'm Raven and this is Persis from Tomboy Tuts. You're supposed to help us get to the Ministry of Funny to renew our comedy license. Which way do we go from here?
Yeah, guys, snap out of it and show us the way or there'll be more of this.
Ouch! Okay. This way, turn right here. It's just a block away.
Cool! Sorry we have to resort to this, but we need to keep you both awake. So, how long have you guys been doing this with Ministry of Funny and how was it formed?
Okay, so we've been doing videos on the side for a couple of years, but last year around May we decided to go at it full time.
Okay. So before you guys actually became like the guys of Ministry of Funny, were you both born comedians, or were you guys holding down jobs? Because I know that Harish, you were actually working at Scoot, weren't you?
Yeah, so typical corporate life: 2 years SIA, 2 years Scoot, 2.5 years Scoot, and then YouTube.
Yeah, and
And
I've
then you
always been.
scooted off.
Yeah, I've always been in production,
Yeah.
producing films and stuff like that. So somewhat related.
So like in terms of like social media, where can we find you besides YouTube?
You can find us definitely at our YouTube channel, Ministry of Funny TV, but also our Facebook page, Ministry of Funny, Instagram and Twitter. Our handles for those are also Ministry of Funny.
Why YouTube and not Pornhub or stand-up
Who
comedy?
says we're not doing Pornhub?
I didn't know. I didn't.
We have
I was checking
alliances
the
for that,
menu.
lah. So you can't find our name.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
no.
like some
Okay.
hot bromance stuff. You guys.
No,
going
not
on?
me and Terrence. Whoa.
Strictly behind the camera.
strictly behind. Okay, okay. So what's the alias? Is it like Smarmy Mommy 45 or like?
No, I'll leave you to go find out.
Okay. So, I mean, are you guys like, did you guys just decide, let's just go and do comedy on YouTube and then like skip the stand-up comedy thing? Or is that something that you're looking to do in the future?
I guess for me at some point stand-up comedy, but why YouTube? Because it's a lot easier to get a bigger audience. And I think stand-up is a totally different art form, which
Yeah.
I haven't even tried yet. So we started making videos and that's the path we have gone down at this point. That's from me.
I think for me, in one aspect, it's a bit like how Ricky Gervais did it. Like, he did The Office first. And then
Yeah.
after that, when The Office went kaboom, then he started exploring other forms of comedy like stand-up. And, so he showed that there's a way to go into comedy without having to first put yourself out there in front of like a live crowd.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you guys, if it ever happens, like, do you guys see yourselves having like a duo act or just bringing Ministry of Funny from YouTube to maybe a skit show on stage? Have you guys thought about that?
I mean, we've brought Ministry of Funny to TV, but what we're most interested in is going to platforms where we can really, really like reach tons of people and make more people laugh. So like what you're doing with your podcast, is something like that we think is really interesting.
Yeah.
So we're constantly on the lookout for other comedy platforms like that, including like what people use on their phones, like apps and things like that as well.
Cool. Yeah, like Meerkat, right? Live streaming and things like that.
Yeah.
So like, who are the comics that like, got you on this very dark road?
I guess, I mean, for me, comedy, even growing up, I used to watch sitcoms on TV like Friends but as time grew by, I my taste also changed. But I guess comedy has always been something I'm interested in. But if you talk about specific individuals that I respect and look up to, Ricky Gervais definitely, Jon Stewart, John Oliver, and Jerry Seinfeld. I think those four mainly lah.
Terrence?
Oh, I'm gonna add on Woody Allen, but the rest of them as well. Yeah, the same ones.
So what is it about them that inspire what you're doing right now?
I think in the sense that a lot of their comedy, so for example, Ricky Gervais and Jerry Seinfeld, it's a lot of observational humor. So they don't really emphasize on swearing or playing on like all this sensationalist stuff. What they do actually is very thought-provoking, what they say. And for Jon Stewart and John Oliver, the fact that they use comedy to break down super complex topics and make it a lot more easily understood. That's where I feel the power of comedy lies.
Yeah, because you take ordinary stuff and then you make it funny, right? Yeah.
Or you take really complex stuff and through making it funny, you help people understand what they need to understand as well.
Hey dude, you just joined the company, right?
Yeah, my name's Aaron.
Oh, I'm Harish. Good to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you, man. Which department are you from?
IT.
Hey, makes sense. You look like IT. You got the IT face going on. You also work at the call center?
So what's next for Ministry of Funny now you guys are going on TV?
but we have already got our next batch of videos planned, and it's going to be trying new formats, formats that we haven't done before, or formats that we did a long time ago. And at the same time, we're also exploring platforms apart from video. And like what Terence mentioned, maybe mobile, maybe live events. And so there's a lot of stuff that we are excited about.
You guys have moved from and you guys have moved from the normal like very scripted videos to lately I've noticed like there's a lot of stuff on pranking. You guys actually think about doing this in stages, or like is it something that you feel okay, cool, let's try this out now and let's see how the pranking goes, or is it just like off the cuff kind of thing?
I guess a bit of both, because we're always trying to push ourselves to try new formats, and when something works and we can see it resonate with our fans and our followers, that's where we realize, okay, this is something that our fans want, and then we try and explore that further.
Is it harder to do pranking because you have to do that, you have to have that connection with people, and they could just like that's like rejection.
I mean, rejection is part and parcel. I mean, every video you see of me like trying to talk to people on the street, we are probably filming for about 5 to 6 hours.
Wow.
So that's why, I mean, even though it's a 2 to 3 minute video, there is a lot of prep that goes into it, from like thinking about what I'm going to say and the location. So whatever we can control, we control, so that we minimize the risk of uncertainty.
Wow, okay. So like what was the most funniest that you've recorded so far? Like the one that really blew you guys away, like in terms of reaction or, and the prank?
I think for me, it would be the K-pop one.
Yeah.
In terms of how people like bought whatever we threw at them.
So with our Ministry of Funny fans as our security guards, photographers and fangirls, and with the help of a makeup artist, some personal grooming and customized fashion, out came the latest K-pop sensation.
You heard of his hit singles? The Human Touch.
Yes, I
Yes?
heard that. Yes.
I mean, how do a Korean star look like Indian?
Yeah,
Guys,
that's amazing,
exactly.
right?
But there was 2 hours of makeup.
I saw you sweating there, buddy.
Oh
It's
yeah, it was hot, man.
it's really hot. So wondering when the makeup was just gonna pour down your face.
Yeah, the most tan Korean pop
The
star.
most tan Korean
pop star
star
ever seen.
ever.
I guess at the start it was fine, but then as the sweat came on, it just got more and more shady looking.
So what are like your favorite stereotypes that you kind of enjoy taking the mickey out of?
Definitely the Indian stereotype.
I saw that.
Yeah, and
I saw that video and it cracked me
yeah,
up.
because the easiest race to make fun of is your own race.
That's right.
But I guess, any kind of stereotype that is out there and very prominent is something that we like to poke fun at, because stereotypes, they exist and there's no point denying it, but sometimes they can get ridiculous, especially when they don't evolve with everything else that evolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we kind of like to poke fun at.
Even the stereotype of, Singaporeans are very emotionless and unresponsive people. I think every time we go out there and we get a positive reaction from someone, that kind of breaks that stereotype.
So when are you going to do the Chinese one? Chinese version? Maybe Terence, you should be in the front of the camera now.
Oh, that one I'll leave Terence to comment on.
Already scripting.
Already scripting, okay.
Yeah, getting all the dog meat jokes.
Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Got to. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Got to. I've been moving on a week still.
Where are we?
The Ministry of Funny, of course. Welcome to our domain.
You know what? This looks like a joke.
Yes, it does. With this huge clown mascot in front of the purple building, it's like, what the heck is this?
Hey! Watch it! Hey, we met. It looks fantastically funny, okay?
Well, watch what you say about the Ministry, or we'll machine gun you out of our funny club.
For a pair of funny guys, you're really very violent.
Well, you'll see how violent we can get if you don't play by our rules.
That's right, you want us to issue you a license? Then shut up, get into the lift and press this button for the 4th floor.
Okay, what is this place?
The floor of pranks. This is where everyone gets pranked.
Please. I never get pranked, you know. I am the master prankster.
Get down, Persis! Stink bomb!
Ah! Duck!
Gotcha!
Damn it! Damn it!
Anyway, this isn't our floor.
Hey, what's on the turret? I saw a lot of video screens here. Are you guys surveilling us or something?
Oh, it's the YouTube Hall of Comedy.
Ooh, what's that?
This is where you'll find all the best and probably worst in YouTube comedy.
Wow, really? Because that brings me to my next topic. Because you know that YouTube, has given birth to some of the funniest comedy talents over the last years. From 2009 to recently, there has been an explosion of online comedy acts around the world. So even yourselves, Harish and Terence with Ministry of Funny, you guys have grown from like strength to strength, So like now that you've established your own like comedy brand on YouTube, we are going to, shift our eyes to some of the other weird YouTube comedy offerings that are out there. I wanted to start off with these guys who call themselves Smosh. Have you heard of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys think of their brand of comedy and like parody sketches, on like totally geek stuff?
Yeah, I think it's they were one of the pioneers and the geek. I'm quite a geek myself, so I actually do love this stuff quite a bit.
If adults acted like children, getting in trouble.
Oh my god, you just killed that guy!
You're gonna be in so much trouble.
Let's go on to the next one, and I'm sure you've heard of this guy. He calls himself PewDiePie. He is the biggest earning star on YouTube with 36.8 million subscribers. Yes, 36.8 million people. And all people just want to see this guy do is play games and dig his nose. What the? What is that? Have you guys seen his videos?
Yeah, definitely. I think every YouTuber has seen his videos at some point. Like, full credit goes to him because making a video every day for like 2 years is insane. And he definitely works his ass off. The kind of videos is not my cup of tea, but I think one of his biggest appeals is that you watch his videos, you basically feel like you know him. He's like your friend, and there's a very, very personal element to it. And there have been multiple articles written about his appeal, and a lot of it points to that relationship he has with his viewer.
Ah, yes! Lord and Savior PewDiePie has descended upon this earth to give his opinion about pointless, stupid shit. We're back! I know you're in quite a pickle right now. I know you're wondering, would you rather see how or what created civilization, or see how or what ends civilization? I could not give a shit about either. Jesus Christ, next question.
Okay, so then let's go to John Cozart. John Cozart is a YouTuber who actually grew up making videos in Texas. And I kind of like this guy because, he's very smart about taking music and pop culture and putting all that into an a cappella parody video. He's really super famous. There's one that he actually talks about being Harry Potter or something like that.
There once was a boy named Harry, destined to be a star. His parents were killed by Voldemort, who gave him a lightning scar.
Yo, Harry, you a wizard.
Harry goes to Hogwarts, he meets Ron and Hermione. McGonagall requires he play for Gryffindor. Draco is his daddy's boy, Quirrell becomes unemployed. The Sorcerer's Stone is destroyed by Dumbledore. Ron breaks his wand, now Jenny's gone, and Harry's in mortal danger. Tom Riddle hides his snake inside his ginormous secret chamber. Harry blows up and barge. The Dementors come and take charge. Lupin is a wolf, the rat's a man, and now the prisoner is at large. They use time travel so they can save the prisoner of Azkaban, who just so happens to be Harry's godfather. I don't really get it either.
The whole parody thing, it is very big on YouTube.
Is that something that you guys also try to put into your videos as well?
We've thought about it. We've actually produced our own song from scratch. So that actually excites us more. But we have thought about doing something, maybe if not parodies, maybe something related to music
Yeah.
that comes out.
I mean, like dub smashers are really funny, right? So that's sort of a parody as well.
Oh yeah.
Ice bear. Ice bear. This ice. This ice. Ice bear. Ice bear. Oh, ice bear.
Okay, so this is the part of the show where we have the Tomboy Tirade rapid fire round.
That's right. So it's called Roti Chong Fun Rapid Fire Round, and the reason why we are saying that is because we want to combine roti canai, which is a very famous breakfast and supper dish here in Singapore, with another breakfast favorite, Chi Chong Fun, which is a Chinese dish. Both of them are carb friendly. And we just want to combine them and just completely, do a mash-up of things around here.
Persis, you're always coming up with the dumbest game titles ever. Is that what you've been eating for the past week? That's why I saw your tummy has been growing.
Yeah.
No, it's a good sign of insanity.
What?
Nothing. He meant comedy. It's a good sign of comedy. I mean, you have to be insane to do comedy, right?
That's right. Yes, I guess so. Okay. So let's start this rapid fire round. Okay, guys, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
So what do we do?
Raven and I will give you a set of scenarios, and you have 10 seconds to give us your immediate responses to the situation. All right, everyone, hands on your boobies. Okay. Here's the rapid fire round. Scenario 1. So scenario 1 is you just got your drunk ass tagged by your friends on Facebook. What would you guys do?
Tagged on Facebook. I would tag my mom so that she can see whatever I'm up to and keep it totally cool and honest.
Okay, Terence?
I would tag my dad actually, because then I can at least prove to him that I'm a real man.
You're a man. You're a real man.
Who's the real man in the house?
Who's
Rather
the
than doing
real
comedy.
man?
Okay. Scenario number 2. North Korean President Kim Jong-un just called you on the phone. What do you guys reply with?
Ask him if he wanted to do a YouTube collaboration.
I'll challenge him to one-on-one basketball.
But what if
That one would be good. Yeah. You would probably have to let him win though, because there are quite a few disastrous consequences if you don't, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so scenario number 3. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. Kim Kardashian just flashed you her butt. What's your reaction?
Go and grab it.
I'll whip out my cell phone.
Whoa!
And take a picture of me grabbing it.
So that's like a selfie of the month.
I think her butt is way too big for just one guy to grab. I think, in that picture that was online a few months ago, I think probably 50 guys would be able to grab it. But
When she broke
that
the
would
internet,
still be
is it?
placed. Yeah, when she broke the internet.
No, but that'd be great, no? Like you're out in the ocean and then she fell into the sea. She can.
No, if she fell into the ocean, she
we
would
could start.
displace all the seas in the world. Seriously, that butt could just completely displace every ocean in this world.
Scenario number 4. Both of you wake up and find yourselves in bed together. First reaction.
Take a selfie.
Maybe this Facebook status update, achievement unlocked.
Promote racial harmony.
Oh, that's nice. United Colors of Benetton, maybe?
Hashtag love is love.
Hashtag man love.
There you you go, your comedy license all renewed.
Yay! Check it out, Persis! We've been renewed for another 2 years!
Woohoo! Wow! Yeah, you know what? I'm letting out fart crackers now. Yay! Hey, thanks Ministry of Funny. This means a lot to us. Getting an official stamp of approval by the ministry and all, despite our occasional meanderings into the dark side.
Dark side? What? How did you know about that?
Huh? About what? Exactly?
Harish, I don't think they know about the...
You mean they don't know about this? Thanks for stopping by, ladies. See you back in Comedy Land like never.
Harish, that's a bit much, isn't it? I mean, they were pretty cool comics.
Cool? They're bloody awful. They should have hung up their comic suspenders ages ago, breaking all the rules of comedy. Glad we finally got rid of those twats. Now come on, Terrence. We've got funny business to get to.
Okay.
Damn it! We got pranked again! Our IQs just went down a couple of potatoes!
Well, we didn't know those ministers were going to sabotage ours. Hey! I see a light! Look! Over there!
It's a door! Open it!
No.
Huh? Why not?
It's an old Chinese feng shui thing. Doors in dark places? Big no. It's bad luck.
Cheh, old wives' tale, Raven. Look, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Hello there.
Ready for your next drop zone?
Well, that's the end of another in-depth and very deep episode of Tomboy T-Rod. Thanks for listening, folks.
We'll also be putting up the link for our new podcast feed all over our social media as well. Check it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Tumblr. Just type Tomboy Tats.
Yes, don't worry about it, folks. We'll be posting it up on our website at www.tomboy-tarts.com, where you'll also find great tomboy-centric articles. If you have any inquiries about advertising, collaborating, or appearing on this podcast or our blog, drop us an email at tomboy.tarts@gmail.com. Because we are everywhere, people!
Underwear!
Okay, until the next 2 weeks, people.
Ciao!
And adios, amigos!
Persis! I can't see anything!
Oh man, me neither, but I feel something here. Ooh, hey, it feels like metallic. Here, touch this.
Feels cold.
Oi, stop playing with my nipple ring, you cheeky tomboys. Place them under arrest, Terrence.
My pleasure.
Oh shit! Not another trap door!